On your screen right now is the Mouse Holo from Stockholm 2021, obviously a major sticker collection from Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is one of the most iconic stickers of the modern sticker era, you know, like the borderless team sticker era that obviously started in 2021 with Stockholm. For many people, this sticker was an amazing investment, maybe one of their best investments of all time. This really, like I said, ushered in this new era where we started getting borderless stickers all the time and everything. This thing has been so crazy. It's had so many ups and downs. It has been all over the place. But recently we got some bad news for it and a couple of other stickers that we're going to be talking about in this video today, letting you guys know what the heck is going on and what maybe your options or choices are, or what maybe you should even be doing about it to prepare for potentially some doom and gloom ahead. But first, I wanted to plug my cash trading business. Of course, if you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. My trade link is going to be the second link in the description below as well. Maybe you want to send me a trade. I'm looking to buy most anything and everything for between 85 and 90% buff, and I can get you cold hard cash or crypto or whatever payment method you are looking for safely, efficiently, effectively, and instantly as well. Maybe you need some money IRL. Maybe you are just looking to change up your inventory or whatever. Hit me up. We can definitely get a deal done. And of course, you're helping support me, my channel, and my content, which I appreciate a ton as well. With that being said, let's get right into this. So, of course, we know that borderless stickers have been all the rage over the past couple of years, and specifically Stockholm and Antwerp have been amazing investments for so many people. I mean, obviously, we look at a couple of these stickers as like the Mouse Stockholm that obviously in the past year hasn't done quite as well because we've seen a little bit of a drop-off. Let me pull this up. So in the past year, we have a 651% gain for the Mouse Stockholm. For some reason, I thought this was down a little bit even over the past year, but this thing has obviously been going quite crazy. We have stuff like, the Cloud9 Holo from Antwerp that's up 106%. We have stuff like Virtus Pro from Stockholm up 43%. Maybe not as crazy, but we have Eternal Fire from Antwerp up 103%. We even have stuff like Imperial from Antwerp up 235%. There's so many of these stickers from these two collections that have done so well. And one of the main things we have seen is that the stickers that are unique to a specific collection that do not have duplicates, because again, borderless stickers look almost exactly the same. Again, here's the Mouse borderless sticker from Stockholm. Here is the Mouse borderless sticker from Paris. Yes, they have a little bit different design on the inside. They have a little bit different stuff, but like for the most part, you know, as far as like on guns or stickers, or whatever, you're not going to be able to tell a big difference between a lot of stickers that have duplicates. And then for some teams, they already have 3 duplicates. So a team like Navi or Vitality or whatever, they have 3 stickers that look almost exactly the same, and you can't tell at all. Obviously, those stickers are going to have lesser returns over time, but those stickers that have just one unique sticker are going to have a limited supply. They're going to have increased demand. They're going to do quite well over time. So obviously, the bad news today or recently is surrounding the Copenhagen qualifiers and some of these teams potentially getting new borderless stickers. So obviously, to get a new borderless sticker, one, you have to qualify for the next major. We have the Copenhagen major coming up in March, very, very soon, just a couple of weeks away. But then also you need those stickers to be borderless. Now, obviously, we don't know if those stickers are borderless or not. I think the stickers generally get released like a week or two before the major starts. So we're still a couple weeks away from getting that sticker announcement, seeing what those stickers are going to look like, if they're going to be bordered or borderless or whatever. But again, the other half of that puzzle that we are finding out more recently is if your team is actually qualifying for Copenhagen. So again, you need to check both those boxes to have your borderless sticker really get hit hard or really be a much worse investment in the long term. But for now, checking that first box is obviously going to be as bad as things can get. So if we look at European RMRB, which is actually going on right now, this thing wraps up in a couple days on February 22nd. But what we see right now is that Mouse is 3-0, and they have already qualified for the Copenhagen major, which again, we have seen over time, the Mouse Holo hit some very, very crazy prices. This thing has gone as high as, I don't know if we can see the very top, $135. We're now down to about $21. I don't know why this 1 year graph was messed up. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. In the 1 year, this thing is down overall because we saw just a steep drop off when the Mouse Paris got announced. I don't even know what we were looking at before, where it was telling me like $6 or whatever. Because this thing has never been really those prices. But yeah, you can see here, when the Mouse Stockholm was the only sticker, it was up here at around $180 $118. When the Mouse Paris gets announced in May of 2023, this thing drops from $118 all the way down to like $20. I mean, this was just an insane collapse. So you can really see here just how prominent this issue can be of when your team gets a new borderless sticker. So we know this is something to watch out for. And again, this was the Mouse. I didn't mean to close that out. That was the Mouse with the Mouse Paris. Now imagine we now have a third potential borderless mouse sticker coming. Now again, so far the market hasn't really reacted. We can look at like the 1 day. We can see the mouse stickers down 2% today. This is the day that Mouse is actually qualified. If we look at the Paris Mouse, we look at the 1 day here, they're down like 0.85%. So far the market hasn't reacted, and maybe that's because the market overall thinks or isn't sure if Copenhagen is going to be borderless or not. But again, it just depends how much risk you are willing to take. So if you think Copenhagen is going to be borderless, or you don't want to take a big risk and you own some mouse stuff, or you own any of the stickers we're going to talk about in this video today, it could potentially be time to sell off. Now, if you are feeling extra risky, or you're really thinking Copenhagen isn't going to be borderless, you're thinking it's going to be bordered, now could be a great time to maybe buy some stuff. Now, I wouldn't necessarily buy Mouse because, again, Mouse already has a duplicate, but there are some other teams in this video we can talk about. So, again, bad news for Mouse today for sure. We already saw just what the impact a new borderless sticker can have on the Mouse sticker specifically, and this could definitely happen again. Of course, here we have another one, Cloud9. This one getting hit, or potentially going to be getting hit very hard. Cloud9 Antwerp has been one of the best performing borderless stickers. It's up 106% in the past year, and this is even with Cloud9 looking like one of the better teams in the world and really being expected to make it to Copenhagen. And yes, we have seen this little bit of a drop-off recently, which we've seen with a lot of borderless stickers, because again, Cloud9 currently does not have an alternative, but now they're qualified for Copenhagen, so you have to watch out. But then we can look at a team like Imperial, and their graph looks the same, where they've also had this recent drop-off over the past couple months. So this recent drop-off over the past couple months is not because the market expected them to qualify for Copenhagen, so you have to keep that in mind. We have not seen that drop-off yet, and I don't know, maybe we won't see that drop-off until the Copenhagen stickers actually get announced, so maybe this still gives you an opportunity to sell out before the crash gets too ugly, before things get too catastrophic, before we see another one of these. So if you are a Cloud9 investor and you are worried about seeing one of these falling off a cliff for your sticker, now could definitely be a time to sell. But yes, we do have Cloud9 qualified for the Copenhagen Major, so this is something to watch out for. We could be getting a new Cloud9 borderless sticker. If we go back to European RMRA, we have a couple of other teams to watch out for. You can see up at the top here, we have Virtus Pro. This is, again, a great sticker. I think the sticker looks so good. It has been a very well-performing one from the Stockholm collection, and now we have to watch out. Now, again, hey, the sticker from Copenhagen could have a different halo effect, could be a different color. It could look different overall, but hey, they still have the same logo. It's probably still going to look pretty similar. So if you are a Virtus Pro collector or investor or whatever, which I know there's a lot of people out there, because, again, this is a good-looking sticker. It has done well. You got to be a little bit careful because they have now qualified for Copenhagen. We have another team here, Eternal Fire, as well. They have a unique sticker for the Antwerp collection, which, like I said, has done quite well in the past year, has done quite well overall. But now we are going to be getting another Eternal Fire sticker, which, again, could be bordered, could be borderless, but this is definitely going to be something to watch out for, because you don't want to get that falling off a cliff effect that we saw with that Mouse sticker. Now, I think Mouse is probably going to be the most prominent there, because Mouse prices were just getting so insane, and it was during the peak of CS2 hype, and, people really weren't expecting Paris to be borderless and all this stuff, and it just took a really big hit. I don't think stickers like Cloud9 or Eternal Fire or Virtus Pro or whatever necessarily going to see that huge jump off a cliff, but I do think it is, without a doubt, almost certainly going to affect their long-term gains, and probably is going to be a bad thing for them short-term as well. Again, right now, we have not seen an impact. We have Eternal Fire qualifying, and in the past 5 days, their stickers down 4%, but it's just really up and down. It really hasn't seen much of an impact. We have Virtus Pro that has been qualified for the Copenhagen Major, but over the past 5 days, down 5%, but it's really up and down. We haven't seen much of an impact. Same thing for all these. So the market is not reacting to these new risks just yet. Maybe because all these new risks were already priced in, because people expect, obviously, some of the best teams in the world to qualify for these majors, or maybe the market's just not very smart, and maybe you can get ahead of the market by trying to sell some of these stickers at these peak prices. But anyway, if I did, and I do own Cloud9 and Virtus Pro and all this stuff, and I am going to be looking to sell them, maybe I'm going to wait, though. Maybe I'm going to wait to see if Copenhagen actually does end up being bordered or borderless or whatever, but we do know that going forward, every single major, this thing is going to come up. Every single major, you're going to have to sweat it. Every single major, it's going to be a new risk, and obviously, with risk can come reward if it does pay off, and we we do end up getting more bordered stickers instead of borderless, but you do have to watch out. Another thing here is one more to worry about is Fnatic. They have not qualified for Copenhagen yet, but they did qualify for the decider brackets, which I believe is going to be 6 teams all going to the RMR decider, but only one team is going to be making out of that. So Fnatic is going to be one of those 6 teams. Obviously, right now they have a unique sticker to Paris. They're going to be one of those 6 teams, but again, that's only a 1 in 6 chance of making it out. Now, hey, Fnatic is a good team. Maybe they're going to be the favorites to make it out of that. Maybe not. We're going to see who else makes it from European RMRB, but we could potentially be getting a new Fnatic sticker as well. So some of the main ones I am watching out for, like I said, Mao, since it is so popular, Cloud9 for sure, Virtus Pro, Eternal Fire. These are the ones to watch out for. These are teams headed to Copenhagen, which could be knocking out and eliminating some of the unique borderless stickers that we already have and making our numbers dwindle even further to less and less unique borderless stickers, which again is going to be bad for investors and probably the markets in general in the long term. So definitely just watch out for that. And I wanted to keep you guys up to date on all this information and let you know my thoughts and opinions and what I think you can do. Again, you definitely have the option to hold these and wait and see what happens with Copenhagen. But again, once we get that Copenhagen announcement, if they are borderless, expect a drop. So you might have to take a little bit of a hit. But there is also some potential reward. If it ends up being bordered, they could see a little bit of a jump. But again, either way, I think in the long term now, if it does end up being borderless, that Cloud9, Eternal Fire, Virtus Pro, all these end up being a lot worse long-term investments and a lot worse long-term holds. So either way, if they do end up getting new borderless, I would be looking to sell out of all these. Maybe not just yet, but for sure in a couple weeks when we do get that announcement, if we do get that announcement. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.